Hey guys, Mr. Wealth Answer here. Today I just wanted to give you a brief update and check in with you guys. Currently it's still quiet in the Novatech space. Nothing really new has transpired and I just wanted to touch base on a few things with you guys. Now, my personal update is this. I currently have 3 pending withdrawals and I personally haven't been paid out either. So I do fall into the same boat like majority of you guys out there that are still waiting to get their money back. The second thing is that I wanted to retract a YouTube short I made a few weeks ago saying Novatech responded via a new Telegram group that I had discovered, but after carefully observing the group, I've concluded that the group that I had mentioned before is fake. So I just want to caution you guys about it, and I want to make sure that you guys don't fall victim. Furthermore, they made a post the other day which I actually found very disturbing and highly deceptive, so I got to share it with you guys. Once you guys see this post, please warn everybody that you know who's also a part of Novatech not to fall victim to any of this scam. So I'm going to read it to you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about. After I'm done reading it, hopefully you're not misled and duped again. So here is the Telegram channel I was talking about. And as you can see, it says Novatech Fx channel. And I got to say, guys, this is not the real Novatech channel. They did mention any communications will happen in their back end. Since then, they haven't posted anything different. They haven't yet created a Telegram channel, put it in the back end and say, hey guys, this is the new channel. You should go into the back end and click. So if it was a Novatech channel, it will be made available in the back end for all members to get access to. This is the comment that I made a post on. Saying that, hey, Cynthia Petion did respond, and I'm retracing that back. This is not from Cynthia, just the way the words are worded, everything screams non-Novatech. So I'm not going to read it. Pause the video and read that. But I am going to go to the comment that I wanted to show you in the first place. This is another comment, and they are trying to kind of tell people if they see something that is not from them, it's fake. It's kind of like reverse psychology, trying to make you feel like they're authentic and everything else out there is fake. They're trying to say that other scam Telegram channels are fake and they're the real ones, when also they're part of the whole Novatech scams that are going on at this time. All right, so in July 17th, they sent this as well. I'm not going to read it totally. You can again pause this video and go through it, but I found this very disturbing because they created a whole new website. This is the website they created, the mirror image of Novatech, and it's literally copied and fake, right? So be careful, guys. This is not a Novatech website. If you sign in, they will steal your information. So please be vigilant. So as you can see, this is where they have their support, and they even put uk.com. Again, this is not a Novatech website. The Novatech is not going to create a secondary website when their first one is still not active. Why would they create a second one? It just makes absolutely no sense. So they're fishing for information, and they're trying to get more members to put in more money to steal money from you. And it's sad too, guys. You can see people are liking it. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. They have 16,000 subscribers. That's a lot of people, and there's going to be a few people who are going to be gullible and fall victim to this. So that's why I'm doing this video, because I don't want anyone who follows me or anybody I personally know to go and get caught up in any of this and lose money. The next comment here, it's a very interesting comment because you can, as you read through it, it says Novatech's official web homepage has been compromised. They won't be held liable if you fall victim to any loss from hackers. So they're saying that the website is hacked. So don't go on the website and put your information in. You have to go to this website. You also got to go here at support.novatechfx.uk to get help and support. And this is the official email address used by Novatech FX, which is very deceptive. So guys, again, just be very vigilant, be careful. This is not true. And then the other part that kind of really made me, like, I had to share this, guys, is the last part here, which I was like, wow. Okay, so they said this, I'll read. It says, steps to recover your old account balance. Join with Novatech 2.0. So they're saying join this website. my personal thing is, if I already am part of Novatech, why do I have to join again? Wouldn't you guys just migrate us into the new system and send us a login? Wouldn't you be able to take all that data and information and put it into the new system and have us go in and maybe update, give us a password that we can go in? I don't know. I've seen companies do that. They rebranded, they create a different platform, and then, hey, they end up still leaving, by the way. But they, in the process though, they transferred all of us and they gave us new logins or showed us a new way to log in, and then they shut down the other website. Novatech main website is still up, so why not transfer us? I don't know. It says, join this website, set aside the 30% security deposit. And here's where the scam comes in. You got to give them 30% security deposit for what? It says, after you complete the deposit, your old record will be approved and your old balance will likewise be refreshed naturally to the Novatech 2.0 account. You may then apply for withdrawal effectively. And that's just the way it's worded. Cynthia does not talk like that, right? Anyways, much thanks, Cynthia Petition, chief founder of Novatech Fx. Anyone who's been in the Novatech channel can attest that anytime Novatech sent anything in the real channel, Cynthia barely put her name in every post. It would always say like Novatech support or Novatech management or staff. It's Novatech, it's not Cynthia. It's the Novatech family or company talking to you. It's not necessarily always Cynthia. So just this alone is kind of, it's a throw off, right? But they're asking you here to put in money before they restore your old account. Now your old account you don't have access to because the website is apparently down and you don't have access to it, but they have access to it and they're going to restore it for you. But hey, before they restore it for you, just give us 30% deposit. 30% deposit of what? My account balance that I don't have access to, that I apparently should know what it is, and then give you money on that. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So that's why, guys, I am doing this video. Sorry to kind of beat the nail on the head. Please, please, please don't get scammed here. Now, I did join when there was 18,000 subscribers. I see that 2,000 members have unsubscribed from this channel, which is good news. So I think people are catching on that this is fake. So for me personally, I probably will say subscribe because I want to see all the things that they're saying, and I want to retract that and help you guys to not fall victim. Novatech right now hasn't said anything. There's no communication whatsoever. Cynthia and her team, her husband, Ricardo, whoever they call themselves, are nowhere to be found. Nobody has said anything, which is kind of weird to me, but they are somewhere in the world. So I think eventually things will come out. But until then, we all just have to sit and wait. Let's proceed to my video. Now, the third thing is that a lot of scammers are in my comment sections using bots and trying to stir up conversations to get people into recovery scams where they promise to get your money back but require a further sum of money. That never actually happens. So just be careful of that and don't fall victim to that, please. Please don't. After all, guys, I am not liable or going to be responsible if you guys lose money again to any of these schemes that you fall victim to on my videos in the comment section. Now, I do try my best to go through the comments and delete them, but man, there's just so many and they do post a lot. Like, they just keep posting. It's actually very time consuming for me to just go through each comment and try to block and delete them. So I do try as much as I can, but they just keep it coming. So just be careful, guys, and don't be scammed by the WhatsApp man. So just be vigilant. Now, my thoughts on Novatech at this time. Personally, I hate to break it to you, I don't think that Novatech at this time is coming back. I personally don't think Cynthia or the leadership is going to respond or communicate with us ever. The way I see it, the most crucial time to have communicated with us was within the first 30 days after being silent and basically shutting their whole operations down. We have given them literally like 3 to 4 months now, and if they haven't said anything now, I don't think they ever will. Now, I encourage everyone that has money in it right now to still file a report if you haven't, especially around now, because if this continues and let's say they never respond but months or even years later, let's just say they are found, at least you will be on record with your complaint, and if any compensation is due, you won't be missed. Hopefully you can get some money back. Also, you want to do this now because it's fresh in your mind. It will be easier for you to kind of put your story together, recollect, the sequence of events, put together the documents, as opposed to trying to do it later when a lot of time has passed and you kind of don't remember all the intrinsic details. We also don't know how long the site will be up for. So again, do it now if you haven't, because clearly they don't have our best interest at heart. So it's better to protect your interest at this time, because clearly, as I see it, they are protecting theirs. Now, I could be wrong and Novatech comes back, which is okay. If that happens, I'll admit that Mr. Wealth Answer, Mark Answer, I was wrong to have jumped the gun, but I will not regret what I'm telling you right now. I'll still do it again. After all, this could go either way, and by the looks of it, it's just going the wrong way and may never come back. This is just my opinion again, guys. You don't have to listen to me. At the end of the day, it's your money, your life, your decision. I'm just trying to help those that haven't been through this process before. I've been through it a number of times with different companies in this space, and without fail, the money never comes back. I personally don't see this situation as any different. Next, you must find a way to move on. I know it's tough to hear this, but you have to find a way to move on. And as tough as it is, I have to tell you. And I understand some members are in very difficult situations, and I've personally heard a lot of stories of people putting their whole life savings, others borrowing money, and some people even putting in large 5 and 6 figures into Novatech. It is a hard pill to swallow, and it's a really bitter experience. I perfectly sympathize with you, and I can definitely relate. But you gotta stay strong. Don't give up on yourself or give up in this space, because there is money to be made. Just take the lessons to find a path that you feel will help you. Also join other communities of like-minded individuals who are making money, so over time you can recoup your loss. I personally think Novatech members must recognize this for what it currently is and not to be naive anymore. We've given them so much time, and I think at this point there's really no excuse to not communicate with your members, whether you are advised to or not. I feel it's in your obligation, I'm talking about Cynthia, I feel it's in her obligation and her fiduciary duties to say something to those who supported and believed in her vision. You got thousands of people to believe and trust in you, so now you have to maintain that integrity and trust and let them all know what's going on, and also let us know what your real intentions are. I'm hoping that they say something really soon. I pray they do. If they don't, this will be a big shocker to me, to be honest, because such a big movement, such a large sum of money with so many people being involved, I just fear that leaving it like this might pose future problems for them. Not to mention, they won't be able to start any new businesses in general. But I guess when you have hundreds, if not billions of dollars in your hand, you won't need to, right? All I know is that God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man sows, that's what they will reap. And I have personally experienced this law in my own life, both good and bad. And trust me, it always comes back to you. The biggest lesson in life I've personally learned, and something I'm still learning myself, is to also treat people good, even if they do evil, or even if you make, let's say, a mistake or fail, because you always get back in life what you put in. You always get back what you put in intention, in desire, and in belief. The last thing I want to make mention of is that truthfully, I mentioned somebody did get back their money and got it placed back into their bank account. He actually showed proof of the bank statement. However, I think it would be good if the person who provided those documents could actually show the back end of their Novatech account to show also some more validity as well. I mean, after all, we're skeptical and you can't really blame us, right? The only way I know right now that you could actually have gotten your money back is if you use your credit card to say, put in money directly into Novatech, but called your credit card company or bank to do a chargeback within, let's say, a specific time period or time frame. If you did that, then the bank could cancel the transaction and eventually put back your money into your account or back onto your credit card and not have allowed, let's say, Novatech to still have access to your money. And again, this, guys, if you went that route, has nothing really to do with Novatech giving you back, let's say, your money, but everything to do with the bank canceling an authorized transaction. So kudos to your bank. Anyways, guys, my wealth mastermind is growing and we are learning how to trade. We do win, we do lose, and we're learning in the process, but we are determined to master how to trade on our own. I've also met some great members who have passive income opportunities on the go and were willing to share it with me. So if you need a group to, let's say, help you to learn, make money in the process, then join our Wealth Mastermind group today. Get active with us and let's help you recoup your Novatech money over time. Listen, we all have lost, yes, but what we've gained is each other. If not, let's say my group, join a group you resonate with and plug in. For those that have a group and it's going well and you're making money using legitimate and reliable opportunities, make yourself available for others and extend a hand because people are hurting out in this space. And for those that desire a helping hand, be that for them. And let's all create the wealth, share the wealth, and enjoy it together. Now, I wish you guys nothing but prosperity and success in all you do. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. If I see or hear anything new or of value, I will post here on my channel. Until then, stay blessed. Underneath this video, I will also put additional resources where you guys, if you do want to file a complaint, you can go, and if you have any other questions, you can direct it there as well. I appreciate you guys for your time again. I'll see you guys in the next video.